Going on, everybody? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I got a cool like 15 minutes. Or I gotta go pick up my son, but just testing out some stuff real fast. How y'all doing out there, man? What's going on? When we going a little bit live, a lot more, man. Got a better camera. You know what I'm saying? Got a better setup a little bit. Go ahead and turn that down, man. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? Missed everybody. For real, man. I hadn't gone live all year because I was trying not to jinx this team, but don't matter what we do, you can't really jinx this team, bro. You can't really do that. What's going on, Carlos? What's up, Swerve? I know that ain't Cuzzo right there. What's going on, Cuzzo? What up, Jay? J Money, my guy. What up, JV B Boy? Michael Autry. What's up, Brad Harris? What's going on with y'all, man? Yeah, my guy Jay Money said this team is a jinx, man. And what I'm gonna try and do weekly, man, is get on here and do some Q&A stuff. Mainly, the members are gonna get priority with it. So what I'm gonna do like for the members that are part of the channel, what I'm gonna do is put up a post just for members only, and you guys can put your questions up there. Also, you guys will get access to, what I'm saying, cheaper merch and stuff like that. You guys know that I got the merch out there, man. So, make sure you go visit dmvfanatic.com. You know what I'm saying? dmvfanatic.com. I just put it, on the ticker right there. Y'all go check that out, man. And you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit I'm gonna do a little treat for those that do see this. You know what I'm saying? DMV 20, you get 20% off of any gear. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I took down because this team made me sick to my stomach, but there's still some good stuff up there. Like the Crazy 88 shirt is probably my favorite out of the bunch. I like the Blue Crew sweater. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. That's probably my second favorite. You know what I'm saying? The crew neck is getting a little bit cold, a little bit nippy out there. So make sure you go get one. And I got various other stuff. If you're in the DMV area, I also have gear geared towards that as well. You know what I'm saying? Wizards, Nationals, all that stuff. So go check it out, man, if you in the area. But a lot of news has popped off. Look like Dan Quinn might be staying. If he don't get a head coaching job, I'm hoping Washington do something stupid. It's looking like I know Mike McCarthy is already coming back, and I did a video addressing that earlier. So if you haven't had a chance to go check it out, go check that out. But I mean, mainly everything is coming down to culture, man. I did a video yesterday. A lot of y'all showed a lot of love on that. Appreciate y'all for doing that. And really, it starts from the top. That's really where we've been failing. We've been failing from the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's been for what, 27 years? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, put some music on. Put a little bit of music on in the background. But yeah, man, feel free, y'all. Ask y'all questions, man. Any questions y'all might have, any topics or anything. I mean, because I know that when I do these videos and stuff, a lot of people comment on them. So what I want to start doing is interacting with people a lot more. You know, I want to interact more, talk with the people more. You know, I know my guy Rome does his live shows and stuff like that, and that's dope because he gets a chance to interact with the fans. I know that J Tuck does his, and that's originally what I did all of last year. But I was like, man, we got a good thing going, man. I don't really want to jinx it. I don't want to mess it up. Turns out I should have been going live this whole time. But a lot of stuff has been going on, man. A lot of stuff, you know, father of 3, you know what I'm saying? Married at home, all that stuff, job. You know, I know y'all know what I'm talking about, man. So what it really relegated me to doing was just one video a day if I could do it. And you know, a lot of y'all been showing love. I appreciate y'all for that, man. All right, so got a question right here, Brad Harris. Why in the world did Quinn run zone? You know, I think a lot of it had to do with Stephon Gilmore's injury. He had a torn labrum. If you've ever had a torn labrum, you know you can't move that shoulder at all. So I think that his ability to not be able to jam has something to do with it. And, you know, Green Bay tore us a new one. Even the times that we tried to go, man, I think it was a little bit too late. And we had a hard time keeping up with those receivers. So, but I think a lot of it had to do with Stephon Gilmore's injury, which he probably shouldn't have been playing in the first place. Michael Autry, what's my thought of Mike and Dan coming back? So I got separate videos on that, but to give you a synopsis of it, with Mike, I think you got to kind of ride that out for a year based on what Dak's contract is. You got to ride it out a year. I don't think that a new guy coming in, benefits his contract that well. And the offense really, like I said, the thing about Mike is I do blame Mike, but I don't blame Mike. I think 100% of the blame goes to the defense for not being ready. And I blame Dan Quinn more than I blame the offense. Could the offense have played better? Yeah, absolutely. But when I watch other playoff games, I'm watching Pittsburgh, watching Miami, like at least their defense is getting stops. We couldn't stop the bleeding. You know what I'm saying? I do think if we could have stopped the bleeding in that game, we had an opportunity to climb back in the game. Like in Green Bay, they had a game plan for us being front runners. You know what I'm saying? And apparently we can only win one way. We can only win when we're, you know what I'm saying, leading, when we get the ball first, when we go down and we score early and often. But defense had an opportunity to really stop the bleeding early, and they just dropped the ball. If anybody on that unit tells you anything different, then, you know what I'm saying, they're lying to themselves. Jay Money says Mike needs to spend all offseason modernizing his offense. I think we had modern things in the offense. We just kept it in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Like the times that we had success, we did a lot of motion. You know what I'm saying? You gave CD the ball. You gave Turpin the ball. I mean, we did some modern things. I just think that we shelled up on the first couple drives. And, you know, we allowed their defense to dictate to us. And then the other way around, on the other side, their offense dictated to our defense the entire time. So, if I'm CD, I can understand if CD was upset about that. You know, I know a lot of people think that he was pouting. I don't know what was said, but maybe that's what he was pouting about. I mean, I know I was pouting about it at home. Brad Harris, yeah, Jerry does need to step aside and let the coaches run the team. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? That way accountability is to only one only to the coaching staff. But that's something that I've been preaching on this channel for a long time. Something I've been preaching for a long time. So you're preaching to the choir with that one, man. I do believe in culture. I believe that the coaches have to be able to set the culture. If your owners set the culture, you're gonna have no more than what we have right now, which is the country club mindset. You know what I'm saying? We have a country club mindset right now, guys. And it's really, really hard to shake that, man. It really is. Yeah, I'm with you, J Money. I need you up the staff too. Let's see. JV B-Boy. I went to Cowboys to draft linebacker first round. There are 2 from Michigan. You believe one of those guys will be available at 24? Possibly. I haven't had an opportunity to really dive into the draft too much. It's only maybe 2 or 3 players that I've looked at, and they were linebackers. I looked at Ezrin Cooper out of Texas A&M. I looked at Jeremiah Trotter out of Clemson. I looked at a Notre Dame linebacker, I believe, and a linebacker from Buffalo. Yeah, so I do think that, to be honest, you're probably in line to get the best linebacker in the draft at 24, to be honest. You ain't going to have a whole bunch of people fighting you on that. You know what I'm saying? Linebacker. So, yeah, but to answer your question, yes, absolutely. Oh, man, we got a super chat here. Dram XD, we need a big power back and a better game plan. You speaking to the choir right there, my guy. You know what I'm saying? If I had a bell or something, I would have ring that bell like, yeah, bro. I'm definitely in the Derrick Henry market. I've been telling y'all that for a long time, but it looked like he's gonna be a free agent. I'm in the Derrick Henry market, and I'm also in the draft market for a running back. I'm trying to double up there if I can with the veteran and a young rookie. I'm also looking to do that on the defensive side of the ball. I would like to mirror that. I would like to bring in veteran linebacker that knows what he's doing. We already have Overshown coming off of the injury, and if we can get 1 to 2 rookies at the linebacker position, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better about that. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Appreciate the deuce. I wonder why we ain't playing Izzy either, man. That's a good question, man. I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that. I wish I did. I really wish I did. Hurts my heart that we had such talent there that we kind of wasted. But if you look at it, follow the money. Donald was out there, lost a lot. Donald got a lot of snaps. You know what I'm saying? Jaron Kearse out there. Jaron Kearse really didn't have a good year this year. Jaron Kearse played a lot. You know what I'm saying? Wanye was better than him. Wanye was better than him this year. Wanye, you know what I'm saying? We just didn't play him. And we did ourselves a disservice, in my opinion, especially in that playoff game. What's going on, D Block? Brad, I did not watch McCarthy's postseason press conference. I didn't. Jason Renfro, draft DT to Dondre Sweat from Texas. I actually saw his name. I'm going to take a look at him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not one of those people that's already looked up 40 names and stuff like that. I like to take my time. That way I don't miss. That way I have my proper notes. And I just talked to Boss Cowboy today. We're going to be doing the draft show again. We're going to be doing ours. And, I've been talking to Jay Tuck. We're going to be a little bit more systematic in how we approach it this year. Because the Dallas Cowboys, I believe, only have 5 picks. And so far, we have not gotten our comp picks. We don't know what the comp picks are going to be. But Dallas has to hit on the draft this year because we got 0 out of the draft last year. We got absolute 0. And we have to change the makeup of this team. You know what I'm saying? I think that we have to get tougher on the defense, on the interior. Last year, getting rid of linebackers was just a terrible idea. Whoever thought of that should get fired. What's going on, Joe Gonzalez? How you doing out there, man? Send me a text, man. Send me a text. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let's see who else we got here. What else we got here? What's up, Deuce? Yeah, we went outside, man. Absolutely. I would have never guessed we would have done that. Would have never guessed. But you said Jonathan Brooks, the best running back going into the draft. On the list that I saw, Jonathan Brooks was that. I think he was number 1. And then I think that old boy from Michigan, I can't think of his name right now. Old boy from Michigan was number 2. He might be a little small for the league, but if you get a Derrick Henry next to him, that might not be a bad pair up right there. You know what I'm saying? You got thunder and lightning right there, and we obviously know that works. But I want you guys to pay attention to Kansas City when you watch this playoffs. Watch how they don't run very often, but they run effectively with Pacheco. And I don't necessarily think that Pacheco is just this like bell cow. But when he jumps in there, man, Pacheco is just a ball of energy. And it sets the tone. I think that it makes the guys block harder. I think that it makes the crowd cheer. It gives Mahomes a little bit more confidence. I think that it gives Andy Reid more confidence. It's something about having a charged up run game, whether you're doing it a whole bunch or not. But we definitely need that. I got about 3 more minutes, guys. So, I'm answering questions as fast as I can. Is Mozzie Smith a bust? It's a little bit too early to know that, but there was a reason that I went off the way that I did. You guys saw exactly why. I knew that he wouldn't be the impact in year 1, but maybe in year 3, maybe he's good. That's normally how it works. But I knew based off his skill set, based off his traits, that he wouldn't be the impact that everybody thought he would be day 1. Beast mode. You got your list. So you said LB, running back, D-line, DB, wide receiver. Man, throw left tackle in there too, bro. Because at the end of the day, I know Tyron made all pro, but I don't need to put bubble wrap around anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a terrible precedent set this year. Although it worked to keep him fresh, but I mean, football is practicing, and he didn't practice him on purpose, which is kind of crazy. What's up, Chaz? Yeah, Blake Corn. Yep. You guys got it. So I'm going down the list right now. JV B-Boy, Austin Richards. I'm surprised that he didn't get snaps this year. Or I'm surprised they didn't throw him in there, Chuma in there. Times that I saw him play, I thought that he was pretty good. Maybe he wasn't picking up protections. Maybe they just didn't feel comfortable throwing him out there. Obviously, they didn't feel comfortable throwing him out there because they signed Lyle Collins as late as they did. So, Swerve said, "What would you do with Zack Martin if you were Jerry?" That's a tough question because he's coming off of his 7th All-Pro season, and he might be trade bait. I know that I'm saying that, and I know it sounds crazy when I'm saying that. And he's a guy that you want to retire a Cowboy, but he's somebody that has value. I don't see staying around very much longer. And at this point, you got a guy like TJ Bass that can come in and be his replacement. TJ Bass did a hell of a job coming in there this year. He doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion. So, I mean, it's just depending on how you draft. I mean, maybe you could, but maybe you let him ride it out. I don't know. I don't think that Zack had a bad year. I'm just looking at Zack can retire at any moment. And at this point, you need something. You need something. And the Dallas Cowboys, every time they've drafted, they've gotten something really good out of it. And so, if you wanted to look that route, you can. In my opinion, my strategy is nobody's safe. Nobody's safe this year. Nobody on this roster. But hey, man, look, I got to get ready to go pick up my son from karate. I just wanted to get on here, go live. I'm actually going to be on Mike Tag's channel tonight at 9 p.m. I just wanted to get all the equipment set up. I wanted to get the mic set up. I wanted to, get the lighting set. That way I don't got to do it later on. But if you guys got an opportunity to check it out, man, I'm going to kick it in the Cowboys cave. and we're gonna have a good old time, man. But make sure y'all tune into that. Also, man, I put out some videos. Put out a video on Dan Quinn today. Put out a video on Mike McCarthy today. I also put out a video talking about the culture. Dez talking about the culture, and also kind of ripping on Jason Garrett. You guys go check out those videos, man, if you haven't had the opportunity to go do so. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all the love. And like I said, man, look, my biggest thing is hit them where it hurts. If you're not satisfied with the product, not satisfied with the product of the team, then stop buying season tickets. Stop buying merch. Support your favorite content creators, man. And if you guys can do me a favor, DMVFanatic.com. For those that stop by, man, 20% off if you use the code DMV20. Got some stuff there that you might like. But hey, supporting your favorite content creators goes a long way. I don't buy nothing from the Cowboys. I did get a ticket to go to the game this year, but hey, look, that's how I'm going right now. I don't like the product. I don't like the culture, but I love my fellow content creators. So I'm going to support them because we're going to do the work. We ain't going to BS you. We want this team to win. So that's how I feel about it, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll be back. Like you said, new media, the power of the new media. We're going to be setting out a lot of messages this year. A lot of messages. Got off the phone with Boss today. And yeah, we're going to turn up this offseason. Appreciate y'all. Salute.